apparently Keefe is thinking outside the box.
He is, but he might be insane a little bit because I'm a little surprised that they're actually doing some of these things. To be honest, like let's be honest here. So the actual line combinations, I believe were, and Keefe was just like, this is it. These are, no one even asked him the questions. He's like, you guys want to know what the lines are going to be? Like first day of camp. He's just like, here's what it's going to be, guys. So, and then he said Thornton on the wing with Matthews and Marner, Tavares with Nylander and VC, Kerfoot with Mikheyev and Hyman, and then Spezza with Barabanov and Simmons, leaving Robertson out, who I thought would make the team out of camp, but we're looking at taxi squad there, I guess.
Yeah, I called that one.
Yeah, and that's the only real surprise is that I thought Robertson would be in the opening night lineup, but other than that,
my surprise was his PPs.
Okay, but I didn't see who. Like, I know there's been talk that he said like, oh, he's going to have Austin play on the penalty kill. Power play. Sorry, power play. You're talking.
Yeah, about the power play. His first power play unit: Matthews, Marner, Thornton, Simmons, Riley. Don't like that.
I don't know, man.
Don't like. Then he has Tavares, Nylander, Hyman, Spezza, Lettinen.
Okay. Like I get the like concept of having like two basically number one units, but you know, you've only got so much time to spread around here. Like here's another outside the box thing. Here's another outside the box thing. Like, you know how they go like, okay, if they haven't scored in a minute, whatever, like they'll switch it up.
Why? Why can't the top PP unit?
Well, no. Here's what. But that's
80% of the power play.
Okay, but then you're gonna leave what Nylander and Tavares for fucking 20 seconds or 30 seconds to pop one in.
No, make a better. That's why I don't like it. I make a better.
Well, here's what I would
power play unit on number one. Like I don't. No offense to Simmons, but maybe Tavares goes up there. And you have Matthews, Marner, Thornton, Tavares, Riley.
Well, I don't know how you can't have Mr. Tippin in front of the fucking net. Like, what's he thinking?
You got one of the best passers in the history of the game. Marner is also an incredible passer.
Yeah.
Matthews has one of the best shots. Riley's pretty good from the point of hitting the net. And then you have maybe the best tipper in the game.
Yeah.
In JT.
Yeah. Yeah, who would be the?
I guess Simmons stands in front of the net. Like same with Simmons on the second unit. He stands in front of the net.
No, well, I don't know. What are they? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Like, maybe I don't know. I don't know how they're going to present it. But
like, why is Spezza on the second?
Well, who else is going to be like who's super offensive remaining in that lineup that would take that spot?
Yeah, I guess
like Mikheyev. Like I don't know.
No, but maybe I don't know. Yeah, maybe Soup goes in. It's hard to say, but I'd give it to
Spezza. I'd give it to Spezza.
I'm going to watch it. He's going to use this for a few games, maybe only one game, but we'll see how it goes. He may be onto something, and I may be like, Sheldon Keefe is a genius.
All the young core plus all the veterans they've brought in are the guys on the power play. That's on both their power plays. No one else is getting a look there, really. But
yeah, he's like you said, Keefe has got this set in stone.
Oh, it looks that way. It might change, but
this is what he's been doing all training camp or whatever you want to call it. These are the power.
This is how we're starting. This is how we're starting, though. Like he's kind of said that. Like he hasn't been like.
True. You know, but last year when he came to town, he had like the dominant first line. Remember, he had Matthews, Marner, Tavares out there together. And like they had one of the best power plays. Although I should say not really against good defensive teams.
No. Like
they would fill the net against the lesser teams. But
I have no problem switching it up. But you want to go even further outside the box? Like I wasn't thinking this when I first saw like the first unit and the second unit and how they had bumped Tavares down and whatever, and Thornton and Simmons being on the top power play. And like, obviously, like we were just talking, like our minds go to like, okay, like how are they going to spread that out? Like one of them gets a minute, the other one get like the top line gets a minute, the other one gets a minute, or it's just impossible to split it up that way. So maybe
it is impossible.
Maybe Keefe is like, okay, here's what we're gonna. You want to go completely outside the box? Each penalty or each power play, one of the units gets the whole. They switch it up completely, and one of the units gets the whole the whole time.
So I could see that. You do the full 2 minutes.
To make it fair. That way no one's going to get pissed off because you're all going to get equal to okay, sometimes you only get 1 or 2 power plays a game. Sometimes you get 6. Sometimes you get 5. So whatever, one unit will get 3 of them. The other will get 2. But does that not make it kind of like, okay, the first power play of the game, Austin, you guys are going. The next one, JT, you guys are up. Think they would maybe do something like that? Now, that's not like a normal thing to do.
I don't know. It's hard to tell with Keefe. It really is hard to tell with Keefe because he thinks a different way than we're used to in Toronto. We've had a lot of like standard coaches.
So I don't know. What do you think? You think that's a possibility that they would do something like that? Like the first unit gets the full 2 minutes, the next power play, the second unit gets the full 2 minutes, and so on?
Yeah. Yeah, possible. I can see that.
There's been no talk of that, but like it wouldn't surprise me because really, like, I think JT and Willie might get a little bit like if they're only getting 30 seconds of power play time each fucking penalty or each power play, that might start rubbing like, I don't know. Unless they're like super bought into like whatever it takes to win and whatever. But still like JT like is probably like, what the fuck, man? Like you're taking.
Yeah. He's really taking a back seat.
Yeah. Like he seems to be the one getting the shaft more than anybody else. Like
it's going to the second PP unit. He is on the second line.
Who's my winger? Fucking VC. We don't know what he's going to fucking bring. Like,
yeah,
You're gonna take Mitch away and give me fucking Jimmy VC? Thanks, coach.
Yeah, he gets VC. Matthews gets Thornton and Marner.
I don't know. We'll see. And I don't know. Like I don't know that much about VC, so maybe he'll kill it. Like maybe he'll end up helping or contributing more than Thornton. Who knows? Who knows how it's gonna play out? But
I do know that I don't think it's about Thornton. I think VC's no Marner.
Oh, hell no. No way, man.
Tavares ain't scoring 50 goals with VC.
I know, but his first year in Toronto, he gets Mitch. He scores 47 fucking goals. Like, you're telling me that, okay, could he get to that number again with VC and Nylander? Maybe. But playing on the second power play unit, so depending on how they spread it out, you're taking away power play minutes. You're taking away like the best, I was going to say arguably, not even arguably, the best playmaking winger on the team. You're taking that away from him. Like, could he get back to 40? Okay, no one's going to score 47 or 50. They're not going to score 50 goals in a 40 or 56 game season. But like to optimize JT's potential, it just makes more sense for me to have Marner and JT together. Like, would Austin, Nylander, and Thornton not be able to cut the mustard? Like, Joe's a setup guy, and
Matthews and Nylander have played so many games together.
And they're both goal scorers. I don't look at Willie and think like he's a setup man, but Austin's playing. Mitch is talking about wanting to shoot more and all that. Okay, that's all good. He definitely should, but the way he sees the game and his setup ability, like that's not just going to disappear. He's one of the best setup guys in the fucking league.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I don't know much about VC. I don't consider Nylander a setup guy. To me, is a shoot first guy. So, and Tavares to me also is a shoot first guy. So who's getting those guys? Who's getting those guys the puck? VC? Okay. I guess maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think it plays that.
Nylander is a pretty good passer. Like he actually is good, but you're right. I think he thinks shoot first a lot of the time. Mm-hmm. Marner thinks pass all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
And is one of the most creative passers in the league. it works so well, the two of them together, but Matthews and Marner work good together as well.
Oh, that's the whole thing. Like, I have nothing against that. It's just, I think it makes more sense to do it the other way, but we'll see. Like, it might not last this way. And how Joe Thornton, man, like, this is going back to, like, is Sheldon Keefe lost his marbles with this shit? Like, how they're going to ride Marner and Matthews 28 minutes a night for fun, right? Joe Thornton's going to be playing 30 minutes a night plus
no. There's no way. There's no way Joe Thornton plays 30 minutes a night. There's just no way.
So then so who else is getting shifts up there? Tavares?
Maybe, but Tavares is also going to be playing
a lot of minutes.
Like, yeah, he can't play 18 to 20 minutes on the second line and then put another 6-7 minutes on the top line.
So you could see Simmons up there. You could see Hyman.
Yeah.
Since those guys will be down to like 15 minutes, 10 minutes a night, right? You'll see it's being switched up probably. But
yeah, you could see it.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm cool with that. But like just the whole, like they're just treating Thornton like he's fucking king, like king of the city, man. Top line winger, top penalty or top power play unit. Like it's all you, Joe. You go and fucking take us as a 41-year-old or whatever. You take us to where we need to go.